The Reggio Emilia approach. The Reggio Emilia approach belief. Children are powerful people and have rights. Children are full of desire and have the ability to grow up and construct their own knowledge. Here is a quote by Loris Malaguzzi. Our task is to help children communicate with the world using all their potential, strengths, and languages, and to overcome any obstacle presented by our culture. The Reggio Emilia curriculum is not child-centered or teacher-directed. The curriculum is child-originated and teacher-framed. Here is an overview. The Reggio Emilia approach draws on the theories of many great thinkers, such as Vygotsky, Piaget, Dewey, etc. This approach has gained worldwide attention. The children's interest is what guides the learning process. The teacher listens to the children's interest and then provokes further learning by asking questions. Teachers are required to listen as much as they teach. The teacher guides the children into learning in a stress-free environment. The teacher is always looking for cues and looking for ideas to launch new learning concepts. This shows that what the child is learning and the process that was taken. Parents' participation is vital to this approach. The Reggio Emilia approach believes in a supportive environment. This approach was founded and created by Loris Malaguzzi in the town of Reggio Emilia, which is located in northern Italy. This approach began shortly after the destruction in World War II. After experiencing so much oppression in the previous years, Loris Malaguzzi gathered with the people of the town and talked about their children's education. They felt the urgency to find a quick and new approach to educating their children. Malaguzzi and the people decided to build a preschool. They wanted to provide a place that would ensure that the children would not tolerate injustice or inequality. They wanted their approach to be based on respect, responsibility, and community. As part of the post-war reconstruction effort, Malaguzzi and the parents used earnings from the sale of abandoned Nazi war tanks, trucks, and horses to fund the construction of the schools. Following Liberation Day in 1945, the first preschool was built. Loris Malaguzzi was the inspiration behind the Reggio Emilia approach. He was born in Italy in 1920. He began his career as an elementary education teacher in the 1940s after attaining degrees in pedagogy and psychology. He was the influence for 50 years to the young children of Reggio Emilia schools. He passed away in 1994 due to a heart attack. Now when we talk about one of the core beliefs, which is image of the learner. The child is an active constructor of his or her knowledge. A child is the protagonist of their education. They possess the strength, competence, and potential to guide their learning. Children have the innate desire to discover, learn, and understand the world around them. Children have rights. The fundamental belief is that children have rights. It is the belief that children are powerful, competent, creative, curious, and full of potential. As a result, children should be given the opportunity to direct their education. The child is a social being. Children have 100 languages of learning. Children are able to express their learning, thoughts, theories, and emotions in many different ways. This is accomplished through children's collaboration, dialogue, conflict, negotiation, and cooperation with peers. Social language communication is fundamental in bringing meaning to knowledge. Children are researchers. Children are seen as natural researchers. Children question what they see, postulate solutions, predict outcomes, experiment, and reflect on their discoveries. As the children reflect back on their initial findings, they expand the richness of their understanding. Here is another core belief. The teacher is a collaborator and co-learner. The teacher plays the part of a partner and co-learner. The teacher shows great respect for the child as the teacher collaborates with the children, and the dialogue and instruction is reciprocal. The teacher and student work together to guide a project. The teacher exhibits mutual participation, and as a result, there is not control or domination over the children. The teacher is a guide and facilitator. Although the teacher is a partner with the students, the teacher needs to provide the child with the tools necessary to achieving goals. When the teacher knows each student's goals and development, the teacher can ask questions or provide suggestions without domineering the learning objective. The teacher is a researcher. The teacher's role is to research and know each child. This is accomplished through observing and listening to the students. Through this observation, the children's interests and curiosities will be discovered. The goal of the teacher is to facilitate the learning through these discoveries. As a researcher, the teacher needs to compile data on each child. This is done through photographs, artwork, videos, and audio recordings. Artwork and other accomplishments should be beautifully displayed. It is the responsibility of the teacher to analyze the material and data. This documentation serves three main functions. 1. It reminds the children of their past projects. The children can then re-examine, expand, and develop new ideas. 2. It helps the teacher better understand the student and gives the teacher ideas on how to improve and expand on projects. And 3. It allows parents a detailed account of what their children are doing in school. Here's a couple of examples of a documentation on the walls of a Reggio Emilia school. The teacher is a reflective practitioner. Reflection is an integral part of the Reggio Emilia approach. Teachers need to continuously reflect and ask questions. This can be accomplished through discussion and collaboration with the teacher's peers, parents, administrators, the community, and the students. Here's another core belief: the nature of the knowledge to be learned. Knowledge is socially constructed. It is believed that communication and sharing brings meaning to knowledge, and as a result, understanding can differ from person to person. This knowledge can be attained through child-child and child-adult relationships. Debate, discord, and conflict is desired in the Reggio Emilia approach. It is believed that this conflict advances one to social relationships and a higher level thinking. Multiple forms of knowing. Multiple forms of learning means that there are multiple ways of attaining and expressing knowledge. These are called modes of expression, which can include painting, writing, dance, drawing, etc. The goal of the Reggio Emilia approach is to advance thinking. There is no set curriculum. Children and teachers collaborate together to determine what they want to learn about. Here is a video of Loris Malaguzzi.
Credere veramente che il bambino sia un portatore e costruttore anche di intelligenza propria. E se noi siamo pronti ad accreditarlo, allora modificheremo molti dei nostri rapporti con lui, molti dei nostri linguaggi, e anche la scuola in qualche modo si adeguerà ad un bambino che è un fornitore costante di prove e di richieste, di ricerche intelligenti. E direi che questo affanno o questa passione per la ricerca in qualche modo è chiaro che mobilita tutto, mobilita tutta la persona, mobilita tutti i bambini. Se il bambino è un cercatore nativo, insomma, ecco. Quindi direi che questo ricercare lui, ricercare noi come adulti, ricercare le cose che non sappiamo insieme, ricercare le cose che possono migliorare i nostri rapporti, tutto questo in qualche modo non solo produce un affiatamento meraviglioso tra l'adulto e il bambino, ma credo che costituisca l'asse, direi, direzionale, perché l'intelligenza si approvvigioni e direi aumenti la sua capacità espansiva di relazionare con le cose o fra le cose, e quindi anche produce una capacità di interazione, di colloquio, di indagine, di ricerca delle cose e dei rapporti tra le cose e gli eventi, che a me pare che sia sostanzialmente poi la forza massiccia di quella che noi chiamiamo intelligenza.